welcome back to where we left off with Plants vs. Zombies with G.U.N.N Bunny, G.U.N.N Bunny! And I hope you guys are having a great day. Fair warning, I don't know why my brain is melting out of my body, but I am saying some very weird stuff during these episodes. So, join the ride! Learn weird stuff about me, learn about the universe, listen to me complain. I think that last one is why most of you are still here. So we have to use the lily pad because we got the duck tube zombie. Duck tube zombie. Just saying. Let's read a couple zombies. Let's start with standard, regular garden variety zombie. This zombie loves brains. Can't get enough. Brains, brains, brains. Day in and night out. Old and stinky brains, rotten brains. Brains clearly past their prime. Doesn't matter. Regular zombie wants them. Flag zombie marks the arrival of a huge pile or wave of zombies. Make no mistake, flag zombie loves brains, but somewhere down the line he also picked up a fascination with flags. Maybe it's because the flags always have brains on them. Hard to say. Okay, thank you to my friends who told me I needed to read this because these are funny. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you. These are funny. Alright, I want that one. Let's go with the mega pea shooter, just cause we have room at the moment. We won't for long, but you know, it's a plant. It doesn't say anything, it just says Tawali. Get that reference, that's big. If you get it though, it's an excellent show. Back to sunflowers. It's nice. You just go back to things just making sunshine. You have to... You don't get any freebies. And oh boy, do I miss the freebies. But, I digress. The flowers just give sun. The sun just gives sun. You don't have to wait so long. It figures itself out. It's nice. It's nice. It self-solves. It's good. We're just gonna solve zombies the cheap way for a few minutes while we get sunflowers up and rolling. This is around the place I started playing. So, I have already developed a little bit of technique for this nonsense. Not a lot, let's not go crazy. But enough, some, kinda, occasionally technique. And when you develop exactly enough technique, sometimes the things my son says, where he suggested that I go 3 deep on the sunflowers, almost make sense. Almost. I still think he's crazy, but they could make sense. He's not always wrong. Sometimes he's just crazy. That's what 4-year-old kids are like. If you have one, you know. You know what I mean. Okay, I don't know if I can commit to all the way 3 deep. That might be a road too far. But we're going to try. Efforts will be made. You know, it's not terrible. Don't tell him. I think he might be right. At least at this phase. At least currently. Scary, right? Scary thoughts. Alright, I have one in the water. We'll see if I can get the water figured out before it annihilates me. They really come at you for the water because of course it's the new thing for the level. So it hurts you bad. It really does. But I'm hoping that the excessive sunflowers let me get it under control. Because obviously if I don't get it under control, I'm not going to be here long. Well, the sunflowers do seem to be much, much better. Be honest. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. I make a lot of money. A couple more need to pay off, and I can start doing good stuff. Like that. Get some double pea shooters as soon as we open up. You know, it's not half bad. It's a little terrifying at the moment because I'm worried I'm getting it wrong, but it's not half bad. This one I worry is a little weak. Oh, I finished it. Oh, I was getting all scared. To the squash. Guess what it does? Guess what it does? Everybody take a stab. Next level, squash zombies. All right, weird squash statement. I like MasterChef Australia, and most people should. It's excellent. But what's weird is that MasterChef Australia calls everything a pumpkin? It makes 0 sense. Everything is a pumpkin. I don't know why, and it doesn't math properly. It's very, very odd. I feel like it's some magical thing I should understand that I just don't know. Like, truly, I have no idea. I don't understand. I don't know why. Should I know? Is there something secret about Australia? But every kind of gourd is a pumpkin. So when you're watching the show and they're doing 25 people and they're like, I'm gonna cook a pumpkin, which I can't do an Australian accent, which you all just found out. And they're like, you know, crikey Moses, I'm gonna cook a pumpkin. And they pull out something that is not, it's not a pumpkin, okay? It's a gourd, I hear you, but that's not a pumpkin. And they're just like, yep, pumpkin time. And you're like, okay, I'm with you, but not a pumpkin. So it makes no sense. You're like, that's not a pumpkin. Thank you, though. If that was a pumpkin, yeah, I'm so with you, man. Up top, high five. Not a pumpkin. Alright, I need my next thing as I get going here. Must continue to plant sunflowers. Come on, brain cells. I know this is going to be really weird and hard, but we gotta figure this out. So much to pay attention to and talk. In the land of a very strange story, MasterChef Australia, I watched it on literal television in Canada when it came into existence. I watched the very first season on regular TV. And then I went on to have jobs and career and be busy and all the normal human things. And then it was back on television and I was like, woo, TV. I like this on TV. This was good. So I think I watched like season 12 or 14, something of that nature. So then many moons go by and all of a sudden I'm like, you know, that's a good show. I could watch more of a good show. It's a good show. Until it became some kind of weird Canadian contraband. It's actually very hard to find it here. Like, almost impossible to watch it here. And because of that, every streaming service that can post it, Amazon currently, I've heard in America you guys can just watch it, but we can't. Every streaming service here has been trying to be the streaming service that can get it and hold on to it. So Amazon right now is desperately putting up what, like, is sad attempt it can get at the show. Just to get the show. And lots of Australian stuff, even though Australian MasterChef and Canadian MasterChef are supposed to be the closest to each other. Nope, I'm sorry. There is contraband to this show. You cannot have it. You cannot get it. There are some kind of weird ethical reason you can't get it. Oh, I'm not dealing with these guys. Oh, no. Alright. Restart level. Why? I'm so bad at the water. I think it's because I've got other games that the water is inert. So I'm not even thinking about it. It's not good. Let's rock. Alright. Do better. Come on, brain. Team effort. Must remember, water is thing. You guys are gonna have me go radio silence to beat Plants vs. Zombies. I think I'm on episode 4 or 5. It'll fill everyone here with shock that I'm currently doing these all back to back, but I have to. I'm gone for a long time. I got work stuff going on. I gotta be a responsible grown-up. Trust me, I strongly disagree, but I need to be one. So, if I'm gonna be a responsible grown-up and have a channel, I'm gonna have to do a lot of recording and commit to the craft. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm weird, it's because I am solid recording for weeks. Most of the time, I get like a week and a half of recording time. And that's my month. It's really hard to get recording in nowadays. But it's alright, because, you know, you make the time, you figure it out, you do the do, it's all good. When I go away, or if I have a particularly bad week, I've got to really load it up. For what I recorded for all the way up to Christmas, I recorded for my birthday. And what I asked my parents for my birthday was if they could cover my son long enough for me to get any recording finished, because it's a busy wide world out here. Not complaining, just being honest with the audience. So, yeah, it's one of those moments in history where if I sound strange because things are a little discombobulated, it's because I only really functionally record like twice a year. And that's what it's becoming. It's a strange way to do it. I don't suggest it. If you're planning on being a YouTuber, do not take my road. COVID happened and I had time to make a channel, and I made a channel with a friend who then decided they didn't want to do my channel because they were too busy. Sorry, I had a weird game thing going on there. I think I got that fixed. Alright, how are we doing here? Walnut in front of this guy. I'm still not dealing with the water. Something is going to pop out of the water and just annihilate me because I can't be bothered to look at it. There we go. Okay, well, at least... not a sunflower. At least I got monsters in the water right now. Better than I've been doing. Now I'm gonna only focus on the water, and bad things are gonna happen that way. Like I don't have a monster right here to deal with this guy. Alright, where are we weak? Kinda everywhere. I'm putting a lot of faith into this. Look, I like my chompers, and they definitely do the work, but... boom. This huge wave could be accused of being a problem. Let's just put a little faith in a bomb or 7. No, I misplaced that one. That was very sad. Oh, what am I gonna do here? The silence is the thinking noises, in case you're curious. I know you can't smell the wood burning, but I need the brain to move. Alright, these 2 zombies are taken care of. I don't have to worry about that. Let's put a walnut in front there. Gonna start working on some double pea shooters. Oh, I'm gonna need to deal with this. Feel like yes. Kinda hope the sunflowers would be paying off a little better. When I see Static Squirrel do this, he just has an unbelievable amount of firepower, and I'm never there. I just don't get there. Alright, double pea shooter for the win. I have some insurances buried in the ground, because I know my luck. We're working on double pea shooters here. This is kind of my weaker side. I might get rid of a sunflower here just to guarantee that I can take the hit. This side needs a little TLC. I think we might take... Oops, not that one. Oh well. Never too late to do that wrong. Yarg. Well, my intention was to make that better than that, but, you know, why? What would the fun in that be? The water stuff isn't coming at me too fast and nasty at the moment, so that's good. That's a good thing. There. We fixed our mistake. And put this out here. Put the sunflower I lost on top of it. I'm still feeling pretty good about walnuts at the moment. I can start to put some walnuts in the water. I should be getting a huge wave of zombies. I haven't had my sign yet, but it's coming. Alright, here's zombie noises. I like these ones that get angry when you attack them. It's a good feature. Hilarious. A huge wave. Okay, that walnut's never gonna get finished. Let's just do this. Ugh, the football one is always a pain. At least you just got up and eat me. It's not so bad. Alright, how are we doing? Everybody looking good? I think I've got enough firepower, enough things to explode. Should be good. Looks good. Better. Significantly better than I have been doing. Okay, let's... Oh, I was gonna take care of him. The 3-shooter. Yeah, I'm in no position to go down that road. I'm gonna tell you right now. There is no hope. Shoots peas in 3 lanes. Look at my backyard. It's so beautifully curated. Huge. Why do I have a huge, spectacular backyard? What do I do for a living? Like, something good, right? Something legit, something good. I don't know what it is, but I hope it's good. Alright. I'm a take it. I know I shouldn't, but come on, let's take it for fun and see if I can save up for it. I don't know. Maybe? Let's rock. I think it's ridiculous. But, you know, maybe it's genius. I don't know. I'll try. I gotta admit, it would probably really hold its own in the water. Of course, this is where my problems are gonna start. Well, that'll spawn before he becomes a problem, so yay for that. Must trust the process. Want to deal with it. Know that's the wrong thing to do. Must trust the process. The minute I know where the next zombie is, I make that decision. There he is. And that should at least get me started with the sunflowers. I'm just gonna put that there as insurance while I'm still building up my forces. Alright, back to the water. least this way I'm getting set up. Alright, that is a lot of energy wasted. But I know it's important. Flowers make light, which would bring death. Death very important at this time. Probably should have put that one up. Oh well. It's on a mission. It's got itself figured out. The water boys are coming now. Just notice they kind of light up when they're about to create sunlight, which is nice. Good feature. Start doubling up down here. This line is good. A huge wave of zombies. Time to start putting walnuts in front of my purple plants. Come on. Alright. Focus. Sorry. Thinking. Brain cells holding hands. I need another. Alright, that was a panic choice, but here I sit. Panic choice made. Need a walnut in my way here. Where am I now? Oh, those two seem to have each other figured out. Go this way, and then this one. Ooh, we can buy the big pea shooter. But where will I put it, dear Liza? I must admit, I like the giant pea shooter. It does not make me sad. A huge wave of zombies. Final wave. Alright, good luck, purple plants. Oh, we made it. Good. I keep thinking Tangela in, like, Pokemon. I know that's not what that is, but I can't help it. Tangle kelp. Aquatic plant that pulls a zombie underwater. Alright, what would I like? These are just silly. Like, they're fun, but they're silly. What do we got? A pole vaulter. Well, sunflower, obviously. Walnut, yes. This. Maybe let's go with this guy and not... It's silly, but it's extreme. And I'd like to stick with the mine. Yeah, let's go with it. As per usual, this is not for competition points. If I have to do it twice, I'm sorry, you're sitting through me doing it twice. That's how it's gonna go. Must make more sunlight. There is such a big part of me that wants to go watch somebody play this on like a highly competitive level. And I know why. It's because I want to look good for the channel, obviously. But in some ways, I think little simple games like this are not made for that. Like, you can. And I don't begrudge you if you do. But I think it's better that you at least try. Like, you try the game. You make the effort. Because if you just learn to power game it, yeah, okay, it makes you look good on your channel. Thank you, I'm with you. But is it really that fun to play after you do that? Do you honestly enjoy it? Because I just can't imagine you then enjoy the game. Like, is it really helping? I mean, if it is, yay. And I'm here for it, so hurrah for you. But does it help? Alright, time to get serious. Time to start looking at life from a everything is food standpoint. Well, I did mean to put that in the other lane. I hope I can figure that out before that just comes and eats everything. There we go. Not really how I planned it, but it's how it came to be. You will be amazed how long that sunflower manages to survive up there. Like, genuinely, it will impress you. Dude, I hate you. Get out of my way. I understand that was an oversight on my behalf. But seriously? I do not like you, Sam I am. Come on. I think I am starting to get too tired to play this. We'll see. We'll see. I have faith in my purple passions. There! We'll fight back my mistakes. Go back to building to a brighter future. I do appreciate that, although I'm making silly mistakes, some of it I'm not concentrating enough, some of it I'm clicking too quickly. It's not, you know, make or break. It's not, oh, you made one mistake, it's all over. I'm sure there are levels later on. Don't doubt me. I'm confident that later on there's some definite make or break points. But it's not the whole game. It's not all like that. I think I've been playing too much like pass-fail kind of games lately where there's no room for error. You put something in the wrong place and it's like, yeah, restart the level. You made a mistake here. It's over. Because, like, that guy's gonna be a problem. But he'll explode, and then we'll go forward and make a brighter future. As long as I get myself under control before everything gets ugly, all is well. Where are you? There. Like I said, you'll always be surprised how long that sunflower makes it. It's really weird. But you know, take it. Take the win. Like I said, look, now it's helped me twice. Tink, tink, tink. Alright, I got a couple cautionary bombs out here. Everything is a plant that eats you. This is a very expensive, like, pile of destruction, but I'm gonna let it be. I think it's happy. A huge wave. Good luck, zombies. Feel pretty good about it at the immediate moment. There's a lot of purple. I don't think that was my initial plan, but we just kind of ended up there. Everything is a chewable force. Everything just eats the zombies. That's where we ended up. Again, I don't think that was my initial plan. Where are you? That one? Sure, jump it. Just to give them anything to jump. Just to get them back down to human size. This line is not as dangerous as I think I'd like it to be. Might add some features there. There is an awful lot of just stuff that eats and kills you, though. I'm not lacking stuff that just turns and destroys your soul. I hear a lot of chewing noises. Oh, there's gonna be a boom. That line got kind of rough. Expensive army. I probably need less sunflowers to make things just a little less expensive. If you're wondering, though, I am super not worried about the water. Like, genuinely, come on down. Bring it. The water part is fine. Bombs for days. Monsters for days. Obviously, I can't put the mine in the water, although fun. Like, silly and fun. Here comes the huge wave, and I mean, like, I give them credit. They're gonna try, but it's gonna be bad. Car key? What is the car key? Now you can visit Crazy Dave's shop. Woohoo! Hey, you found my Gargi. You know what that means? Crazy Dave's Twiddly Dinks is open for business. I want 8 slots. I want 8 slots. I want 8 slots. Yeah, that's it. Buy this item. Are you sure you want to buy this item? Yes, I do. Now you can choose to take 8 seeds with you per level. Woohoo! Let's buy the rake. Remember, this garden rake takes out the first zombie that steps on it and lasts for 3 levels. Funny thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out real little. Real little and real mean. Defend your shins! They're so teeny and cute! Oh, minigame time! Come on, Tinies, let's do this! Ooh, cherry bombs. I'm just holding out on the bombs until there are more guys on the field. Don't worry, I know they're there. Wait on the walnut as well. What do we got? Lily pads. That's a good place for one. Boom. Okay, lily pads with no pea shooters. Just saying. Yeah, none of your nonsense. Thanks for playing. Well, I can put a cherry bomb on the water. I've seen that before. So I know that's an option. Just kind of take my time with the bombs. You gotta prep for the future. Doesn't pay to go any faster. It doesn't help, so. Waiting to see where the next thing will appear. A huge wave of zombies. Just get this group. Come down here and get this group. Keep that kind of under control. Put these guys down. I have so many football players. What is that about? Do we all catch up? Boom! Like, explain why. Football player heaven. Walnut. Make a cherry bomb count. I'm keeping this one empty because this is if I need to use a cherry bomb here. So many football players. Oh, not what I meant to do. Oh well. Final wave. At least I got lots of bombs. Holy cow. Oh, pea shooters, you're making short work. Nice! Alright, I can't remember what this does. Destroy an entire lane of zombies. Oh, I need it for the Zamboni. It melts the ice. That's right. That's right. I remember. Zamboni. It's a must. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. We will begin with the Zamboni for the next level. This has been G.U.N.N Bunny, G.U.N.N Bunny, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Goodbye.